All rise. Support court with Judge Van Der Bee is now in session. Judge's case number JVB1084, Daniel's case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. All right, Mr. Clough, you're back, except today you're the petitioner. Looks like we found Mom.
Finally found her.
Okay, finally found her. What can I do for you today?
Well, Your Honor, I'm here to get some justice. I think it's time that I get back what I've been giving out.
What do you mean by that?
Money. I've been giving so much money and she hasn't even been here.
Right.
You know?
Well, before we really get started, are the kids in the car with the dog again today?
Kids aren't in the car, Your Honor. The dog got hit, so he's in a doggy wheelchair.
Okay.
So.
All right, well, I'm sorry to hear that about the dog, but the kids are fine.
They are, they're with the neighbor.
Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure. So what's been going on? I mean, it's been a few months since I've seen you.
Right.
So it looks like you were here, back when you were here, they had a, excuse me?
She's just looking at me crazy.
I'll make it easier for you.
The courtroom opens with Judge VB presiding, and immediately it's clear that this isn't just another routine child support hearing. Mr. KFF steps up, but this time, he's not the defendant. He's the petitioner, seeking justice for what he claims is a long stretch of financial imbalance. He says he's been paying out without seeing the mother, and now he wants something back. The judge lightens the moment with a surprising question. Are the kids in the car with the dog again? The reply? The dog's now in a wheelchair. Even with the humor, it's clear this case has histories and baggage.
I mean, it's been a few months since I've seen you.
Right.
So it looks like you were here, back when you were here, they had a, excuse me?
She's just looking at me crazy.
I'll make it easier for you. You focus on me.
Right.
Don't excuse me.
Sorry, Judge.
Don't be sorry, just don't do it. This is your first time here today. And if I remember correctly, you filed the lawsuit on him previously and had the audacity not to show up. So you definitely need to pipe down.
Okay, I chose money though.
Okay, well, you may have, and we're gonna get into that and see how much money you probably are gonna be paying on child support, but we wanna, oh my gosh.
You see? God don't like ugly.
Oh.
You know what? You talking about you?
God don't like ugly.
You know, this happens every now and then when the weather is bad outside.
No,
things happen in court. Well, no, the weather is bad outside.
You know what? Talk to the judge. Don't direct none over him.
Okay, what she just said is right, all right? But
Things escalate when the mother finally shows up and immediately causes a stir. The judge reminds her that last time she filed a case, she didn't even show up. Now she's got the nerve to roll her eyes in court. The judge shuts it down, fast. She says she chose money, but that might be coming back to bite her. As the courtroom vibe heats up, the judge sternly reminds both parties, focus or face the consequences.
you, in the sense that, you know what I mean? Let me tell him to be quiet and talk to me only.
I got you.
All right, Mr. Clough, continue. So, as I was saying, it's been a few months. So the kids have been with you, looks like it's been about 7 or 8 months now.
Yes, sure.
All right? So in this 7 or 8 months, has Mom been paying?
Have you been paying?
Well, no, that's not how this works. That's not how this works.
She hasn't been paying.
All right?
She has not been paying.
Has she at least been visiting with the children?
She hasn't visited the children, but she visited that man in jail that she ran off with.
Oh, the one that was in the car that you really couldn't see?
Yeah.
The Cutlass. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right, that's right.
He got arrested not too long after I saw you for the PPP loan. Is that correct?
No.
That's how she got that.
When the judge asks if the mother's been visiting the kids, Mr. KFF reveals a hard truth. She hasn't visited the kids, but she did visit a man in jail. The same man she allegedly ran off with. This part of the hearing takes a wild turn. Not only does it involve a jail sentence and a PPP loan arrest, but also a reference to a BBL surgery. That's right. She used some of her funds not on her kids, but on cosmetic enhancements.
That's incorrect.
She got what? What's that?
You know, from the last time. She got the booty in the booty.
What they call it something though.
Yeah, the BBL. She know.
Oh.
Why are you telling my business?
People need to know.
People don't need to know nothing. That's for the grant.
Anyway, Your Honor.
I mean, I wanted to know, but you know, we're not here for that. We're not here for that. I'm not going to be petty. So, you are seeking to put mom on child support.
I am.
All right. And health insurance. Who's covering? Well, I would assume she's not. Are you covering health insurance? Are they on Medicaid? What's going on?
Well, I wasn't at first, but I got a promotion at work.
All right. Congratulations.
I appreciate that.
All right.
I made me a manager at the McDonald's, so I'm making a little bit more, and I was able to put 2 of the kids on insurance, but not all of them.
Okay.
Just can't cover that.
All right. So the other ones, what are they doing?
Well, my other job kind of covers that as well.
Okay. All right. So at least all of the children are insured.
They are.
All right. How much is that insurance total for the kids only?
On McDonald's or the other job?
No, just in total.
It's about $350.
$350. Okay. All right. Is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to?
The father has clearly stepped up since the mother's absence. He shares that he's now the manager at a McDonald's, earning more, and able to put 2 of his kids on health insurance. It's a moment of quiet pride. He's holding things together. Meanwhile, the other kids are covered through a second job. In a world where many parents duck responsibility, this man is standing up, and the judge acknowledges that.
I think that's about it, Your Honor. Just ready to hold her accountable.
Okay.
Boy.
Okay, Ms. Daniels.
Yes, Judge. Sorry.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Judge, sorry.
Are you here to be pretty, or are you here to tell me your side of the story as to why you shouldn't pay child support today?
A little bit of both, Judge. But I'm
not interested in whether you're here to be pretty or not. That has nothing to do with my ruling. You understand it, right?
I do, Judge.
All right,
But
so
I should be pretty for you.
Well, let's stick to the facts. I could care less how you look.
Okay, Judge. Let's get to the facts.
Please do.
The fact
and quickly, without all the extra.
Not extra at all. The fact is, Judge, I had these children for 10 years before I put them on your doorstep. He was barely doing anything. That's why I petitioned the court, Judge.
Okay, well, here's the deal. You petitioned.
Yeah.
He showed up. You didn't. I dismissed
I had an
it.
opportunity, Judge. Had to take it.
Okay. And could you do me a favor? Could you, if you're going, I don't allow gum chewing, but if you don't have anywhere to put it, I would suggest
Can I
you
swallow?
at least.
I'm good at that. Yeah.
Okay.
Now it's time for Miss Daniels to explain herself, but instead of a defense, she gives attitude, trying to be pretty in court. The judge quickly shuts that down. No one cares about her looks here, only facts. She says she raised the kids for 10 years, but when the judge reminds her she filed a petition and ghosted court, her credibility wobbles. Even her gum chewing becomes an issue. This isn't a gossip lounge, it's court.
You see,
What?
Mr. Clough, Ms. Daniels, continue, please.
Well, that's why I petitioned the court. I do apologize for not showing up, Judge, but let me tell you, I came up. You know?
Oh,
I
let's
wasn't
talk
getting
about
nothing
this
from him.
come up. What kind of come up we talking about?
Well, Judge, I met a man who said he can change my life, Judge.
All right, so how financially, did he change this life of yours?
not too much.
Oh, yes.
Mr. Clough,
Enough.
Mr. Clough. We don't know, let's hear her side of the story because I'm pretty sure she's gonna say some interesting stuff about finance.
Judge, Clark don't know nothing. Listen, understand that I got at least, 6 figures in the bank.
Oh, okay.
Had 6 figures in the bank.
You said what now?
Mr. Clough, again,
Federale gonna take
I'm
it. I
not,
put it
excuse
on
me,
seat.
Miss Daniels, when I speak, both of you be quiet. Mr. Clough, there will be no more outbursts, okay? I understand you both are frustrated, emotions are high, but let me get through this hearing, okay? Because if I can't get through it, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna reset it. And I know neither one of you wanna pay for court parking again, right?
I don't.
You don't wanna take off your work, right?
Only one of us will be here.
Okay, but you want some sort of relief, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so in order for me to do that, I have to hear the facts. Now, Ms. Daniels, again, continue.
So, like I said,
No, let me direct you really quick. You're getting ready to talk about these 6 figures you have in the bank.
I do.
All right, how much money we talking?
We talking about, 300, 400. You know what I'm saying?
Bullshit. purse.
You said no, not my purse.
I was covered. I'm sorry.
It's true.
It's your allergies.
Yeah.
Handle that. You
Handle.
need some tissue?
No. No, thank you.
Okay. Ms. Daniels, that's what you have in the bank. How much money are you making annually?
Miss Daniels tries to paint a comeback story. She says she met a man who promised her a better life, but admits he didn't deliver much. Then she drops a bomb. She's got 6 figures in the bank and claims she's a self-employed influencer. The judge digs deeper. How much does she actually make? Her answer? Anywhere between $30K and $100K. That's a massive range, and the judge isn't amused. She's wasting time, and it shows.
Well, it kind of just depends on the year and how many promotions I get, how many companies want to invest in me. So it just depends. Anywhere between.
When are you going to answer my question?
Judge, that's a difficult question for me. Because, you know, sometimes I can have a promotion that's $500, or I can have a promotion that's 50,000 plus. So,
Ms. Daniels, you know I don't have a lot of time, right? I have other cases I need to give you.
I do understand.
Right, so you obviously came here to waste my time.
I didn't.
You did, because I asked you a very simple question. On
Judge, I have a
average,
simple answer.
on average,
On average.
how much do you make in a year?
Judge, I'd like to say about, maybe about 30 to 100K.
Okay, 30 to 100,000?
Yeah.
So we just gonna take the high end so we can keep this moving, because you came here to waste my time and I do not have time to play with
Oh
you.
my gosh, Judge.
And is this from an employer, or are you self-employed?
I
What do
am
we do?
self-employed.
All right.
I do influence.
What do you influence?
I influence the world.
You clearly aren't influencing, you said the world?
The world.
Well, that doesn't include these 5 children, because you don't even go and see them, right?
It's just been the last couple months.
Well,
okay?
no, excuse me.
Yes, sir.
You're influencing everyone but these children that you do not have anything to do with and you do not financially support. You said they were with you. Excuse me? What are we doing here? What are we doing here?
It's getting hot.
She trying to show you what she had
The BBL?
done. Yeah.
I'm not interested in the BBL. Let me tell you what I'm about to do. I'm about to make these numbers go BBL, okay?
Judge, can I?
As the judge gets frustrated with her vague responses, he decides to base child support on her highest income claim, $100,000. Her influencer status isn't enough to dodge her financial duties. The judge also throws shade. You're influencing, everyone but your children. The courtroom laughs, but it's a serious burn. When the BBL surgery costs are mentioned, around $35,000 to $40,000, the judge makes it clear. If she can afford that, she can afford child support.
Make it quick.
Quickly, in the last few months, it has been a downtrend due to inflation and all that stuff. People aren't paying as much.
How much was your BBL?
I didn't pay for that.
How much was
that.
it? How much was it?
I mean, you know, I got more than the BBL. I had 2 stock titties, so I got the booties, then I got the booty, and then I got all that. So he probably paid $35,000, $40,000.
$1,000?
Yeah. He
Oh
did,
yeah,
though.
let me hurry up and get you out of here with these numbers.
but I didn't pay
You are about
that.
to pay child support. You have 5 children total, or do you have other children outside of these 5 that are under the age of 18?
No, I don't.
Okay,
They're grown.
so just the 5 children, right? All right, so 5 children, that is going to be at the 40%. And you said health insurance was about $350, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So your child support, you're looking at monthly. So with your testimony being on the high end of $100,000, that's what I just based your child support off of. So, I mean, well, I was going to make it higher than that and do it like the $350,000. Then that would make you cap out. But
I think you should do that.
well,
No.
if I have to accept her testimony is true, but I don't really think that it's going to help her too much because her child support is still going to be pretty hefty. So I have your gross at $8,333.33. That brings your net to $6,512.07. So $6,512 times the 40%. That brings your child support amount to $2,604.
Is that a week you're on, or?
How often are you paid? Are you paid by the day? You paid by the month? How are you paid?
Judge, it just depends. I would
She
say,
just
though,
answered my question. That's a monthly amount.
I mean, that's
How
great.
she's
Monthly.
paid, it'll just break down, but the amount is $2,604 plus.
I can give you that.
Plus
You need it.
$350 reimbursement for the children, so that brings your monthly rate to $2,954.
I got it. Can the kids stay with him now?
That's right.
The kids will continue to live with him because that's who they live with, and obviously
They can stay.
you care more about a BBL than them.
Right. And we don't know when she's gonna run off again with the next guy.
No, next guy. I'm good.
It'll be a caprice this
I'm
time.
good.
Oh, okay. So we're good with the numbers then. Is there anything
Great.
further? All right, is there anything further?
The numbers come in. Based on her gross and net income, her monthly child support is calculated at $2,954. The judge confirms the kids will stay with the father, who's proven stable and responsible. The mother suggests weekend visits, then admits weekends are her busiest time. She also confesses she can't take them to school and doesn't even have a car. Yet, she flaunts rose gold car colors? This contradiction only digs her hole deeper. Judge VB closes the case, and the internet is left buzzing